Hey everyone! Welcome to another episode of Gen Z Survival Guide. I'm Soleha and I'm here with the rest of the gang.
What's up, guys? It's Evan.
Hey, I'm Dom and I just closed TikTok 2 minutes ago. So this is a topic for personal attack.
Hi everyone, I'm Ness.
And hi, I'm Meto, and yes, I'm doom scroll as a coping mechanism.
And I'm Tina. Let's just say my screen time should come with a warning label.
Okay, so you can probably tell this week we're talking about doom scrolling, digital burnout, and Gen Z's complicated relationship with our phones.
Spoiler, not just for scroll for fun, we gonna get deep.
So, if you've ever said just 5 more minutes and ended up scrolling until 3 a.m., this episode is for you.
So, let's start with the basics. Doom scrolling is when you keep scrolling through content, even when it's stressing you up or you know it's time to stop.
Yep. And in not just memes and dance challenges, it also set news, drama, trauma dumping, conspiracy theories, all in one short session.
Literally, I'll be watching cats, then suddenly I'm on my toxic ex ruin my life TikTok, then straight into world disaster news.
And the crazy part is we don't stop, even when we're like, oh my god, this is making me feel worse.
It's low-key addictive. And you think you are relaxing, but you actually just frying your brain.
Okay, can we talk about attention span next? Because mine is cooked. Like, I literally can't watch a 10-minute video anymore without skipping.
I feel attack. I posted a 3 minutes video today because I was getting bored.
Nah, but for real, I've started watching shows with subtitles and faster speed just to stay focused.
Bro, Sam, I'm watching K-dramas at 1.25 x and still checking my phone every few minutes.
We are rewiring our brains. Everything has to be instant now. Instant laugh, instant info, instant drama.
And it shows up in real life too. Like sometimes I catch myself zoning out mid convo and thinking, why is this taking so long?
Hello, Sam. That's when I knew I had a problem. So, yeah, the mental health part is real. Like, doom scrolling isn't just a waste of time because it's actually make you anxious or sad.
And it sneaks up on you. You don't realize how much negativity you're absorbing until you suddenly feel overwhelmed.
Exactly. I used to scroll to relax, but now I scroll and then feel worse. It's overstimulation and compression overload.
Can we also talk about how perfect everyone's life looks on social media? It messes with our self-esteem even if you know it's fake.
Yep, you're comparing your 2 a.m. scroll self to someone's highlight reel in Bali with perfect lighting and filters.
Meanwhile, I'm in bed with a face mask surrounded by empty snake wrappers.
The duality of Gen Z.
But be for real, burnout is not just from school or work. It's from constant digital input. We never stop taking in stuff.
It's like our brain don't get to rest. Even in our free time, we're still plugged in, still consuming.
And if you try to take a break, your fingers will automatically search for your phone, like muscle memory.
That part, I deleted TikTok once and caught myself opening Instagram reel instead.
It's like quitting sugar and suddenly craving soda. The addiction is real.
So let's talk solutions. We're not saying throw your phone away and live in the woods, but there are ways to manage it better, right?
I started using the 1 second app. It adds a delay every time you open TikTok or Instagram. You literally have to stop and think, do I really need this?
I love the forest app. You grow a little tree every time you focus. But if you leave the app, the tree dies. So much guilt.
Okay, but that guilt actually helped me stay focused.
Also, turning off non-essential notification is a game changer. If your phone isn't buzzing constantly, it's easier to stay off of it.
And give yourself some no screen zones or no scroll times, like during meals or the first hour after waking up.
That one's hard but helpful. It forces you to just exist for a bit. Wild. I know.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't realize how burnt out I was until I took a break. Like, my brain was constantly overstimulated.
Same. After deleting some apps, I started journaling again, or even just sitting outside and doing nothing.
I rewatch old cartoons with zero pressure to learn anything. Feel like a kid again.
Yeah, we don't talk enough about the digital race, not just a physical race. Our brain needs space too.
But you know what? Sometimes the best self care is putting your phone down and remembering that real life still exists.
And no, you won't miss out on anything important. If it's really that urgent, someone will call you. So, alright, fam. We hope this episode gave you a little clarity, or at least made you laugh while staring at your screen.
Remember, you're not alone. We're all addicted, but we can do this better.
And if you need a sign to lock off, this is it.
Put your phone down, drink some water, go touch grass.
But also, don't forget to like and share this pocket first.
Priorities always.
Thanks for listening to
Thanks
the
for listening to
Survival
Princess
Guide.
Survival guys.
Bye.
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 Hey friends, welcome back to Gen Z Survivor Guide. If you join us after episode 1, you already know we dragged ourselves a little with all the doom scroll confession. It was very chaotic, and very real. But today, we're digging deeper. I'm Ever, your co-host for this digital detox ride, and I'm still recovering from a week where my screen time hit 8 hours a day. And I remember exactly zero what I scrolled. It's giving a blackout consumption.
And I'm Fina, fully caffeinated, mildly sleep deprived, and ready to talk about the burnout spiral we all pretend isn't happening. This episode is like a group therapy session, but without the group, just me, Ever, and you. Wherever you are right now, probably half listening while scrolling TikTok. It's okay, we still love you.
Okay, real talk. Can we just normalize saying, I'm digitally exhausted? Like, I used to think burnout was just being overwhelmed by school or work. But now, I feel tired even during my breaks. I scroll for hours and still feel weird, anxious, overstimulated.
Yes, we're not actually resting anymore. We're just switching tabs and our brains don't count that as rest. I once tried to chill after a stressful day by watching 15 different short videos in a row, jumping from story time to skincare routines to recap drama. 2 hours later, I was more anxious. That's not rest, that's emotional cardio.
And then there's this weird guilt cycle. Like, you feel drained from scrolling, then guilty for wasting time. Then you scroll more to distract yourself from the guilt. It's so backwards.
The guilt loop is so real. I've legit said I'll take a break from doom scrolling and then spend the break watching productivity TikToks like how to wake up at 5 a.m. and change your life. Girl, I'm tired. I just want peace.
Yeah, I understand that. So next, let's talk about the symptoms. Because I didn't even realize I was burnt out until it started showing up in sneaky ways. I couldn't focus. I opened 5 apps at once and forget why I was on any of them. I read the same paragraph 3 times. Even music started to feel like a noise to me, like my brain was full.
Same. Mine showed up as restlessness. I'd scroll for hours and still feel unsatisfied. I wasn't relaxing, I was numbing. Also, I started forgetting things, like really basic stuff. I'd blank mid-sentence or lose my train of thought in the middle of talking. It was like having 20 tabs open in my brain and none of them were loading.
Yes, and it's wild because I thought I just needed to push through. But no, my brain wasn't being lazy. It was tired.
Can we take a moment to say Gen Z didn't stand a chance? We grew up online. We learned how to express ourselves through memes. Our social lives exist in DMs and group chats, and the algorithm, it knows us better than we know ourselves.
Exactly. We were raised in the middle of the content explosion. Constant updates, constant comparison, constant stimulation. Like our parents could read a newspaper in the morning, and that was it. We wake up to 40 notifications, 6 viral trends, a celebrity scandal, and 5 people soft launching their breakups on IG stories.
It's a digital flood, and we've never really been taught how to manage it. So we're all just trying to survive it with memes and mental breakdowns.
Right? So, okay, let's talk about healing or at least managing because I refuse to believe my only two options are delete all my apps or scroll until I zombie.
Facts. So here's what actually helped me. Firstly is to clean up my feed. I went on an unfollow spree. If someone made me feel insecure, stressed, or just annoyed, I unfollow. No guilt.
It's powerful. I did the same thing. Your feed is your mental diet. If it's full of drama or comparison traps, of course you're gonna feel like trash after.
And secondly, setting app limits. I used to hate screen time, but now it's like my accountability buddy. I set a 1 hour cap for socials. It buzzes when I hit it, and sometimes I ignore it. But sure, it makes me notice.
Mine was grayscale mode. I turned off all color on my phone for a day, and it was honestly depressing. Everything looked like a fax machine. I scroll way less because it wasn't fun anymore.
That's genius though. Trick your brain into boredom.
Also, no phone mornings. I leave my phone across the room at night. So in the morning, I can't doom scroll right away. I make tea, open a window, just exit.
That pause before plugging in, it changes your whole energy. I've started replacing my morning scroll with music or journaling. And by journaling, I mean brain dumping chaotic thoughts into a notebook. But still,
We talk so much about productivity, but not enough about intentional rest. Rest that isn't scrolling. Rest that isn't multitasking. Just being. It feels weird at first, like your brain doesn't know what to do. But that's the point.
and boredom isn't bad. It's where creativity starts. If we're constantly consuming, we never leave space to process, reflect, or just be present. I had my first idea for this podcast while staring at a ceiling fan, no lie.
See, sometimes boredom is a blessing in disguise.
Also, can we just say we're not experts? We're not cured. I still doom scroll sometimes. I still fall into YouTube holes and forget what day it is.
Same, we're not preaching from a mountaintop. We're sitting in the scroll spiral with you, just trying to crawl out with slightly better habits, I say.
So don't feel bad if you mess up. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being aware.
And giving yourself permission to take a break. Your brain deserves feed, not just productivity. So, if your brain feels like it has 47 tabs open and zero bandwidth left, just breathe. You're not broken, you're just overloaded.
And it's okay to log off, to pause, to unplug. You are more than your notifications.
So, yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. If this episode resonates, maybe share it with someone else who needs a break too.
Or better yet, log off after this. Put your phone down, go stare at the sky, go touch a leaf. Just let your mind breathe.
Until next time, this has been Gen Z Survival Guide.
Stay soft, stay weird, and stay offline, at least for a little bit. Bye!
Bye!
Okay.